Hello, everyone, and welcome back to My English Teacher, the cozy place where English feels simple, warm, and real. I'm Emily, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
And I'm Paul. Hello, Emily. It's always good to be back. I'm already hungry just thinking about today's topic.
Oh, that's perfect, Paul, because today's episode is delicious. We're talking about how to order food in English, one of the most useful skills you'll ever learn.
Absolutely. It's something every English learner needs, whether you're traveling, meeting friends, or just grabbing a quick bite at a cafe.
That's right. And before we start, friends, don't forget to like this episode and subscribe if you haven't yet. Every comment you leave, even one simple English sentence, helps you practice and helps our channel grow.
So, Emily, let's set the scene. It's evening, you've had a busy day, and you finally sit down at your favorite restaurant.
Yes, the lights are soft, there's quiet music, and the smell of warm food fills the air. You smile, take a deep breath, and the waiter comes over.
The moment has arrived. Time to use your English.
Exactly. But before we jump into ordering, let's start with something natural. Small talk before eating. You know, those few friendly sentences that make conversations feel relaxed.
Like when you sit down with a friend and say, "Hey, how was your day?" Or, "You look tired but happy."
Yes, those little phrases build connection. You could say, "It's been a long day, I'm starving." Or, "I finally finished my project, now I just want good food."
I say that every day, Emily.
I believe you. Okay, friends, let's practice. Repeat after us. It's been a long day, I'm hungry.
Again, it's been a long day. I'm hungry.
Nice. Simple, honest, and friendly. You can also ask your friend, "How was your day?" That's an easy way to start a warm conversation before eating.
Emily, I think this part is important. Sometimes learners focus so much on grammar that they forget eating is also about connection.
Exactly. Eating together is emotional. When you start with a few kind words, your English sounds natural and human.
Speaking of natural, I always forget how to ask about the menu politely. I usually just say, "What is this?" and point.
Many people do that, Paul, but you can make it smoother. For example, you can ask, "What's in this dish?" Or, "Can you tell me more about this meal?"
Oh, that sounds polite. What if I want to ask about price?
Easy. You can say, "How much is this?" Or, "Is this included in the set?" Very short, very clear.
And what about cooking style? Like when I don't want something too spicy.
Great question. You can say, "Is it spicy?" Or, "Can you make it less spicy, please?"
That's helpful. Let's make a small list for our friends listening now.
Sure. Here are some phrases you can use at a restaurant. "Can I see the menu, please?" "What do you recommend?" "Does this come with rice?" "Is it sweet or salty?" "Can I get this without cheese?"
Simple and powerful. Friends, you can repeat one or two of these sentences aloud with us now. Ready? Can I see the menu, please?
"Can I see the menu, please?" Excellent. That's how you sound natural in real life.
Emily, I once went to a restaurant in Bangkok, and I didn't understand anything on the menu. It was all in Thai.
Oh no. What did you do?
I smiled awkwardly and said, "One of this, please," while pointing at a picture. The waiter laughed kindly.
That's brave, Paul. And that's actually okay. Pointing is fine when words fail. But if you add just one polite phrase in English, it changes everything.
Like, "Can I have this one, please?"
Exactly. You see? You already sound polite and confident.
Okay, now let's move to the next moment. Waiting for your food. When you've already ordered and now there's silence.
Yes, that awkward silence. It's a great time to practice small talk. Talk about your day, the weather, or your plans after the meal.
I often say something like, the place looks nice. Or, I love the smell here.
Perfect. You can also say, it's so cozy here, or the music is relaxing.
Or even, I'm really looking forward to this meal.
That one's my favorite. Let's practice. I'm really looking forward to this meal.
I'm really looking forward to this meal. Great job, everyone.
Friends, don't be shy to talk while waiting. The more you speak, the more confident your English becomes.
That's true. You don't need long sentences. Short ones work perfectly.
Exactly. A few simple words can make you sound friendly and open. And if you're with friends, you can ask, so what did you order? Or have you tried this place before?
I love that. Food conversations are always interesting because everyone has opinions.
Yes, everyone becomes an expert when it comes to food. Emily, here's a tricky part. What about ordering drinks? Sometimes there are so many choices, I panic. Don't worry, Paul. Let's handle that next. Drinks are fun to talk about.
Okay, so I sit down and the waiter asks, would you like something to drink? What should I say?
You can start simply. Yes, please. Can I have a glass of water? Or, I'd like an orange juice.
What if I want something cold or hot?
You can say, can I get an iced coffee? Or, a hot tea, please. Add one extra word, iced or hot, and it sounds natural.
And when I see a list of options, I can ask, what kinds of tea do you have, right?
Exactly. That's polite and curious. Or you can ask, do you have any fresh juice?
Simple English is powerful, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You don't need complex grammar. You need clarity and kindness.
I like that. Clarity and kindness. Maybe that's the secret to speaking English confidently anywhere.
That's true, Paul. English isn't about being perfect. It's about connection.
And food is one of the best ways to connect.
Absolutely. Friends, before we move on to the next part, talking with friends about what to eat, let's take a moment.
If you learned one useful phrase today, type it in the comments. It helps your memory and helps others too.
And if you're hungry now, don't worry. We still have a lot of fun English to serve.
I'm ready for seconds.
Perfect, Paul. Let's continue with the next delicious conversation, choosing what to eat with friends.
All right, now the food talk gets exciting. You're sitting with friends, and the menu is in your hands. Everyone's looking at each other, waiting for someone to decide first.
Oh, yes, that moment when no one knows what to order and everyone says, you choose first.
Exactly. Let's make this situation easier for our listeners. You can start with simple questions like, what do you feel like eating? Or, should we share something?
That's good. And if you want to sound friendly, you can add, I'm fine with anything. Or, everything looks so good.
Right. Food conversations are light and social. They show care and interest. Let's try a mini scene. Paul, what would you like to eat tonight?
I'm thinking of something warm. Maybe pasta or soup. What about you?
I feel like having grilled fish. It sounds fresh and healthy.
Nice choice. You see, friends, this small exchange already sounds natural.
Yes. And if you're not sure what to choose, you can ask your friend, what's good here? Or, have you eaten here before?
That's smart. You can even say, I can't decide. Everything looks delicious.
Exactly. Let's practice that one together. I can't decide. Everything looks delicious.
I can't decide. Everything looks delicious. Great.
Another useful sentence is, let's order something to share. That's friendly and sounds natural when you're with a group.
I love sharing food. It feels more fun and cozy.
Me too. And in many cultures, sharing food means friendship and trust.
That's beautiful. So, Emily, what if I still can't decide even after looking at the menu?
That's the perfect time to ask for recommendations. Let's move to that.
Oh yes, asking the waiter or waitress what's good. That always helps me.
Exactly. You can say, "What do you recommend?" or "What's your most popular dish?"
That's polite and easy. How about when I want something light?
You can ask, "Do you have something light?" or "What's not too heavy?"
Great. And if you want something special, try saying, "What's the chef's special today?"
Excellent, Paul. That's one of my favorites. You can also say, "What do most people order?" That's another simple question that always works.
Let's do a quick mini practice. Repeat after us. What do you recommend?
What do you recommend?
Now, what's the chef's special today?
What's the chef's special today?
Perfect. You're sounding like a real diner now.
You know, I once asked that question at a small Italian place in Rome, and the waiter said, "Everything."
I love that answer. But see, even if the waiter jokes, it still starts a friendly conversation.
Exactly. The key is to smile, stay polite, and enjoy the moment.
And don't worry about mistakes. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, people understand kindness.
Yes, tone and attitude matter more than grammar sometimes.
That's right. Now, once you've chosen your meal, conversations often turn to favorites. It's natural. Everyone loves talking about their favorite foods.
Absolutely. Emily, what's your favorite food? That's hard. I'd say sushi. It's fresh, colorful, and peaceful to eat. What about you?
I love spicy noodles. They make me sweat, but I can't stop eating them.
That sounds very you, Paul.
Friends, this is a fun way to practice English, too. Just say, my favorite food is, or I love.
Exactly. Let's give a few examples. I love spicy noodles. My favorite food is pizza. I really like fried rice. I don't like food that's too sweet.
Those are perfect short sentences for daily talk. You can practice right now. What's your favorite food?
Say it out loud. Don't be shy.
Come on, let's say one together. I love pasta.
I love pasta. Great job.
And if you want to add emotion, you can say, I could eat this every day.
That's a great expression. It sounds natural and full of feeling.
You can also ask your friend, do you like spicy food? Or have you ever tried sushi?
Yes, questions like these make conversations longer and more fun.
It's amazing how one small sentence can lead to a full friendly talk.
Exactly. You can connect, learn, and laugh all in English.
You know, I think food really shows personality. Some people love adventure and taste. Others love comfort and warmth.
True. And in every culture, food has a story. Friends, think about one food from your country that you love. How would you describe it in English?
That's your mini practice for today. Try writing your answer in the comments below.
And while you're writing, here's a quick vocabulary spotlight.
Oh yes, let's do it. Word 1. Spicy, meaning hot with chili or pepper. Synonym is hot. Example, this curry is spicy.
Word 2, fresh, meaning recently made or natural. Synonym is new. Example, the salad tastes fresh.
Word 3, delicious, meaning very tasty. Synonym is yummy. Example, the cake is delicious.
Great job! These words will help you describe food naturally.
Emily, I love this part of learning. It's not just about words, it's about joy.
Yes, learning English can be joyful, especially when it's connected to something we all love, food.
Speaking of joy, I think it's time we move to the next part. How to compliment the food once it arrives.
Perfect. That's one of the best ways to sound warm and friendly in English.
All right, the food has finally arrived. The waiter places the dishes on the table, and everything looks amazing. The smell, the colors, it's the perfect moment to say something nice.
Yes, that first reaction is important. It makes you sound polite and friendly. So, what can we say?
You can start simple. Try, wow, this looks delicious, or it smells so good.
I love those. You can also say, the food looks amazing, or I can't wait to try this.
Exactly. And when you taste it, you can add short compliments like, this is really good, or it's so tasty.
You know, I often hear people say, it's yummy. That's fun too, right?
Yes, yummy is very casual and friendly, great with friends.
Let's practice some compliments together, everyone. Repeat after us. This tastes amazing.
This tastes amazing.
The soup is warm and rich.
The soup is warm and rich.
Perfect. Here's a good one too. The bread is soft and fresh.
The bread is soft and fresh. See, these simple details make your English sound real.
And if you want to compliment the chef or restaurant, you can say, everything is perfect, or compliments to the chef.
Yes, that's a very polite phrase. It means you really enjoyed your meal.
You know, Emily, I think food compliments create positive energy. It's such a kind habit.
I agree. When you speak with appreciation, people feel good, and your confidence grows too.
That's so true. Learning English is not just about words. It's about connection and emotion.
Exactly. Every kind word builds your fluency and your heart at the same time.
Okay, Emily, now I'm full. The food was delicious. The conversation was great. What comes next?
Ah, yes, the final part of every restaurant experience, asking for the bill politely.
Oh, yes. This one is tricky. I never know what to say without sounding rude.
No worries. There are a few easy and polite ways. You can say, "Can I have the bill, please?" Or, "Could we have the check, please?"
Wait, what's the difference between bill and check?
Good question. In the UK, people say bill. In the US, they say check. Both mean the same thing.
Got it. And if I want to make it sound softer, I can say, when you have a moment, could we get the check, please?
Excellent. That sounds polite and calm. Let's repeat that for our listeners. Can I have the bill, please?
Can I have the bill, please?
Could we get the check, please?
Could we get the check, please? Perfect.
You can also say, we're ready to pay, or could we pay here?
That's easy. And what if I want to split the bill with my friends?
Great question. You can say, can we split the bill, or we'd like to pay separately.
Ah, I like that. It saves awkward moments.
Exactly. You know, paying together can sometimes become a language lesson too.
True, everyone suddenly becomes very fluent when it's time to pay.
That's universal, Paul. Okay, now the meal is done, but the conversation doesn't end here.
That's right. There's always that soft after-meal moment when you sit back, smile, and decide what to do next.
Yes, the warm, happy part of every meal. It's perfect for practicing how to make small plans in English.
For example, you can say, that was great. What should we do now?
Exactly. Or, do you want to go for a walk? Or, let's get some coffee.
These are nice, natural sentences. Not too formal, not too short.
You can also say, let's go to the park, or maybe we can watch a movie.
That's a perfect way to move from one conversation to another.
Yes, English is not just about answering questions. It's about keeping the talk alive.
Right. And meals are a great time to connect. You can talk about your plans, feelings, or even memories.
That's true. For example, after eating something good, you can say, this reminds me of my grandma's cooking.
Oh, that's such a warm sentence. I love that.
See? A simple meal becomes a story.
I like that. Food brings people together, and language keeps them close.
Exactly. Friends, I hope you see how every part of eating,
before, during, and after can be a chance to speak English naturally.
And you don't need big words. You just need heart and practice.
Yes, even small moments can help you build confidence.
So true. And remember, making mistakes while ordering or talking is totally fine. It's part of learning.
Exactly. Every small sentence you try is progress.
And every meal can become your English classroom.
Beautifully said, Paul.
Thank you, Emily. Now, before we wrap up, should we share a few quick language tips for our friends?
Of course. Let's give them a few more useful phrases before dessert.
Great idea. English dessert time.
I love that. All right, friends, dessert is here. Let's finish today's meal with a few more delicious English phrases and some sweet motivation.
Perfect. You can't have a full meal without dessert, and you can't learn English without review.
So true, Paul. Let's start with quick phrases to remember from today's episode.
Okay, repeat after us. Can I see the menu, please?
Can I see the menu, please?
What do you recommend?
What do you recommend?
This tastes amazing.
This tastes amazing.
Can I have the bill, please?
Can I have the bill, please?
Let's go for a walk after dinner.
Let's go for a walk after dinner.
Excellent.
See, just a few simple sentences can turn a normal meal into a great English practice moment.
That's right. And here's a little tip for everyone. Don't just memorize words, use them in real life.
Yes, the next time you go to a cafe or restaurant, try one English sentence from today, even just one.
Exactly. Say it out loud, smile when you say it. You'll feel brave and proud.
And don't worry if your pronunciation isn't perfect. People care more about your kindness than your accent.
That's so true, Emily. English is a bridge, not a test. It's a way to connect with people.
I love that. English is a bridge. That's going on my wall.
No, you should. And friends, remember this. Every time you speak, you're one step closer to confidence.
Yes, even small steps count. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep trying.
You know, Paul, sometimes learners think they have to know every word before they can talk. But it's the opposite. Talking helps you learn the words.
Exactly. The magic happens when you speak, not when you wait.
That's the secret. Learning English is like eating a good meal, one bite at a time.
That's beautiful, Emily. Thank you. And I really mean it. If you practice one small conversation a day, in a few months, you'll feel completely different.
Yes, you'll walk into a cafe, look at the waiter, and say, "Can I have a cappuccino, please?" with confidence.
Exactly. You'll sound natural, calm, and real. That's progress.
So, Emily, what's one last thing you want our listeners to remember from today?
I'd say enjoy the process. Don't rush. Every sentence you speak is a little success.
Beautiful. For me, it's this. Be kind to yourself. Even native speakers make mistakes every single day.
That's so true. So let's say this together for everyone listening. Mistakes are part of learning.
Mistakes are part of learning.
And one more, I'm improving every day.
I'm improving every day. You're doing great, friends.
We're so proud of you. And if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Miss English channel.
Yes, and comment below one English phrase you'll use the next time you eat out. We love reading your comments.
Every comment helps you practice and inspires others too. All right, Emily, I think that's a wrap for today. But before we go, what's your dessert? Oh, that's easy. A slice of chocolate cake with coffee.
Classic choice. For me, ice cream. Always.
You never change, Paul.
Nope. Ice cream forever. And English forever, too.
Friends, wherever you are listening, in your kitchen, on the bus, or maybe at your favorite cafe, remember, your English journey is your own.
Yes, enjoy every small victory. Every word you say today is a seed for your confidence tomorrow.
Exactly. Keep speaking, keep smiling, keep learning with us.
Because one English phrase today is one step closer to your dream tomorrow.
Thank you for joining us. This was My English Teacher, where English feels like home.
Take care, friends, and see you in the next warm and fun episode.
Bye for now, and don't forget to order your next meal in English.